Good evening, chat. Welcome to a very special Tropical Thursday stream. Tonight, in celebration of Disney's upcoming Little Mermaid film, the live-action remake of the animated classic, we're going to be playing some Card Survival Tropical Island. Also, Rilip requested this game because he loves it so much. I don't know why. I mean, I like it a lot too. I'm not sure that it makes for an entertaining stream. Maybe my flailing around trying to survive is fun to watch. So this is our TV survivalist. We're not going to be revisiting him right now because we are going to be trying the Mermaid. From the waves you emerge, pregnant with a child sired by the ocean. This isolated island shall be your nesting ground. A creature of the depths, your skin must be kept moist and away from the sun. Yet you can also drink seawater as if it were fresh and see through darkness as if there were light. Your hunger is great, yet only flesh can give you and your unborn one the nourishment you crave. Survive and thrive, daughter of the sea, and await for the arrival of your child. So we have to, we can drink salt water, but we gotta stay hydrated. Locked? I'm locked? What's locked? Oh, I have to unlock it right now. Oh, I'm gonna buy it right now. There you go. We can't go out in the sun. We're like vampires. We are immune to discomfort, so you don't have to worry about that. We need to eat a lot. Oh, we start out with hypermetabolism. Oh, that's gonna be tough. We can only eat meat. Hold on. There you go. Eating vegetables makes you sick and depressed. Hey, me too. You are carrying life inside you. We are pregnant. 16 and pregnant. So, and also we're a mermaid. Matt and chat. Burns in sun and feral. Well, that does sound like Matt's chat. So let's take a look. We need to drink some salt water. Tasty. Wet your skin. There we go. Find a cave before sunrise or the sun will burn you. Let's try to find a cave, I guess. We'll just gather stuff as we go. Any extra food we find. Oh, let's get started. We're definitely going to want to do traps. That's going to be a good way to get food. Looks like we need to take a quick resting break here. I don't know if we need to cook the food. Oh, seagull carcass. I don't think we need that. Oh, Rilip just got the new sound alert. Chat, we got new sound alerts for subscribing, following, and raids. I guess we'll see if we ever get a follower or a raid. But that is the new subscriber sound alert. And hey, thanks, Rilip. 10 months. Oh my gosh. You are a month old now. You've been born. And now you are still an infant. I could hear something played, but I couldn't hear what it was. Let me tweak that. 'Cause if it's quiet for you, then it's kind of important that you guys can hear that. So give me 1 second, chat. And then I'll replay it. Let's bump that up to like 50% sound. Okay, let's test it. How does this sound, Rilla? Hold on.
Losing his mind. I'm reaping all the benefits.
Is that better? Let me know. I can bump it up. And hey, Rilip, how's it going? I'm playing this game because of you. We're playing as the Mermaid right now. And we need to find a cave before sunrise or we will die. Well, not die, but, you know, it'll be a bit of an issue. Uh-oh, we're hungry. Eat crab. You noticed no difference. Okay, hold on. I'm going to crank it up real loud then. So hold on to your butts, chat. Here it comes.
Losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
Why did you say Chitarbi, Taita? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're playing some card survival tropical island. We're playing as the mermaid who is pregnant. Does Chitarbi even stream? Also, what? Okay, was that better? Was that louder? Here's hoping. Prego Mermaid. We're doing this in celebration of Disney's upcoming film, The Little Mermaid. I heard mumble mumble reaping all the benefits. It's close enough. Taito was talking to Chitarbi about an egg dog. What the fuck is an egg dog? Okay, we got some heavy stones. But that's not important. We need to find... No, we don't need sticks. We need to find the damn cave. Nope. We're hungry again. Keep eating crabs. Okay, eastern grasslands. We don't want to go there. We'll dry out. Our skin will dry. Okay, more obsidian. We're getting there. Not much. What's egg dog with you? Yeah, we are a pregnant mermaid. Hence the title of the stream. Husk coconut is useless at the moment. Can't eat coconut because we are a mermaid. We can only eat meat. Our feet are getting hurt. Oh, there's the volcano. Okay. More crab. Anything else? No. Uh-oh. I should wash myself here. Try to stay on top of being hydrated. Do mermaids have feet? I actually don't know what the... I have to assume maybe when they go on land, it's like a transformation type thing. But I actually don't know in this game whether the mermaids are canonically have feet. Okay, we could really use that cave right about now. There it is, we got it. Okay. Cave located. Beautiful. We found the cave. So now we can sleep and rest in here. Alright, next up, we need to craft a fishing spear, cook some fish, and make a seaweed nest. So, let's... Oh, can we not explore this? No. There's literally nothing in here. Got it. Rate all 50 finance puns, McMathy wants me to do. 50 accounting puns for CPAs, accountants, and anyone who needs a laugh during tax season. Okay, we'll take a look at those in a little bit. The first one looks great, and I'm ready for more. You really like the portrait? Yeah, there's actually... This game has a ton of different portraits, which is awesome. There's a guy mermaid, there's... I don't know, just... I always appreciate it when a game has like a lot of portraits that you can choose from. This is the default mermaid start, so... Hey, Mighty Stoosh. How's it going, dude? Need to wash ourselves. So the sun comes up at about 4 o'clock. We're going to try our best to get as much done in the meantime. Maybe we do some diving. We got a conch. All right. I guess we are going to rest in here and eat some raw crab. Oh, I know what we need. We need to grab a heavy stone. These stones we can probably take with us. The wood and the sticks we can bring as well. So let's move the stone over here. We'll pin that, pin that, pin the sticks. All right. So now we're going to see how much we can done before... how much we can get done before the sun kills us. We're gonna find out. More pretty seashells, very nice. Did we unlock? We unlocked the seashell necklace. Are we wearing anything? No, we're just naked. Okay, we got nothing. Mighty Stucius, I was trying to get back into RimWorld. I'm so bad at it. It's always clawing to survive. Yeah, that's... I have a love-hate relationship with RimWorld. Like, on one hand, I like what it's going for. On the other hand, it's too hard. All right, we're starting to get burned, so we got to get out of here. All right, let's forage in the tidal pool and see what we can get. Prawns, nice. We take those. Eat some delicious prawns. Prawns, of course, is what they call shrimp some places. Don't ask me what places call them prawns. Maybe Australia? Yeah, the sun specifically is going to kill me here because I'm a mermaid. Not just in general. Although the tourist does have also a hard time with the sun. Alright, we didn't find a long stick, unfortunately. Second-degree burns caused by overexposure to the sun or by coming in contact with fire. How can you come into contact with fire in this game? I'm a bit tired of eating crustaceans. Well, too bad. You're a freaking mermaid. Get over yourself. Which half is the fish half? I'm assuming the bottom half, because the top half looks relatively human-like based on the portrait here. I mean, she's got kind of like alien face. But I don't know. And she might not even have the bottom fish half. She might just transform into human form on land. We don't know the canon. The front half is human. Back half is fish. There you go. That'll do it. All right, let's make a sharp stone. Nice. And we discovered deadfall trap, and we will start working on seashell necklace now. So yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do the rest of the day. I guess we could make a hand drill. That would let us make fire, but we don't have any tinder. So, I guess not. Conch meat. Delicious. Yeah, we're in pain. Why are we in pain? Second degree burn. We have a second degree burn now? What the heck? When did that happen? I guess we were out in the sun a little bit too long. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can grab here that we can take the gastric pellets, the coconut, the seagull carcass. I'm just looking at stuff that we can maybe... Don't explore. That'll kill me. Just looking at stuff that we can work on while we're inside. Ooh, we can turn the bones into a hook. That'll let us make a fishing line. And we can husk the coconut to get some fibers to make a cord. And that'll let us... Okay, fishing spear, we need a long stick, so we can't make that yet. How would you even burn yourself in this game? Are you quoting me, Rilip, or are you asking the question? Just go underwater and find Sebastian. I feel like this mermaid is a little more eaty and less friendly. All right, we'll work on... Actually, we don't need the... We're going to do spear fishing mostly. We'll use regular fishing as a backup later. So for the coconut, it says we're carnivore, which means it says we can't eat vegetables. I assume that applies to coconut as well. So maybe what we will do is... Oh, we don't have a spear yet. Never mind. I guess we'll just open up these gastric pellets and see if... Oh, we got bones. Nice. Can we eat these? Probably shouldn't. I know we're a mermaid, but it's not that bad. It is technically coconut meat. They call it meat. It's not real meat. As for the bones, I think we just... Maybe we'll make a bone knife later. So bring the... That's fine. I think we're good for right now. So let's get some sleep. If we just sleep until 20 o'clock, the sun will be down, so we'll just sleep and be hungry. Check out his bone knife. You just woke up out of breath and covered in sweat. Why? Because I'm hungry? Dude, settle down. We can make a bone knife soon. Oop. Drink some water, wash ourselves, calm down a bit. Oh, you know what? I could have. Let me see if we can make a campfire. There we go. We can. Nice. We are 1% closer to giving birth. Rillet found out you can cook coconut meat, but it still gives you diarrhea. What the fuck? only in this game. Or well, maybe in real life if you ate too much coconut. But yeah, you can cook coconut meat. It doesn't really improve the nutrition that much. I think most people just use it to train cooking early on. Uh-oh, I'm not feeling well. Can I make a mermaid nest? Take 6 seaweed. Eat crab. Eat seaweed too, jeez. Might as well. You threw up. Fuck. Why am I nauseous? Oh, because I'm pregnant, right. Duh. Wow, they really do simulate it, huh? I need to calm down. Alright, eat some urchin meat. You're gonna be fine, lady. Let's get out there and... Ooh, it's raining. That's perfect, actually. We can go to the eastern grasslands. Alright, we're gonna start on... What are we gonna start on? The bone knife, I think. Oh, a partridge. I wasn't able to get it. Fuck. We need to get a long stick as soon as possible. Oh, chili. We can't use chili. Damn it. Finding chili would be awesome if this was the real game. I think we can still use aloe vera, though. Okay. So again, we are looking for a long stick. We are not having a good time. Why are we sick? Land sickness. We get land sick. Do you have to nurse your baby? I think once it's born, you have to take care of it. But until then, obviously you can't nurse it if it hasn't been born yet. So I don't think you can. All right, just take it on back. We need food badly. Yeah, this is a part of the island I don't usually spend a lot of time on, the desolate beach side. So we're gonna see how it works. All right, start up the fire. Again, we really need a... Ooh, an urchin. Ah, crap, it's 4 o'clock. It's sunrise. Where's Mr. Merman? Ooh. We are pregnant with a child sired by the ocean. There is no Mr. Merman. It's just me. It's Anakin Skywalker style. Or Shmi Skywalker, I guess. Alright, we really need to get everything squared away here. Not having a good time. It sort of turns survival on its head here. Because normally you're struggling to get water. We can drink salt water. So that's not a big deal. But the rest of this is pretty tough. Just trying to survive, trying to get stuff. They're all named Winston. Winston macaque. Nauseous. Extremely stressed. Why are we stressed? We're in acute pain. That's good, right? If it's cute. It's cute pain. It's not bad pain. I think I unlocked bone knife, so we should learn how to make a seafood cup if we ever find enough stuff to do that. Cooked urchin. Delicious. Alright, let's see if we can explore a little bit. There's the mangrove forest. That could actually be pretty good. Okay, that's gonna take 30 minutes to cook. I feel like I'm gonna throw up again. Great. Not really. This reminds me so much of the tourist start. Just trying to juggle so many things. Oh no, macaque stole your... Yeah, you gotta put the bowls and stuff away. They'll steal that stuff. What start did you pick, Rilip? Are you playing as the tourist, or are you playing as the hunter or something? When I played as the farmer, which the farmer starts with a copper knife, which is one of the best tools in the game. A macaque ran off with the copper knife within like the first day. You're still the hunter. You haven't unlocked anyone else. You have to pay to unlock them, but every day you survive, you get a sun. I think you need a handful of suns to unlock the farmer, and then you have to survive 30 days to get a moon. I think you need 1 moon to unlock the tourist and 3 moons to unlock the mermaid. All right, let's just keep exploring here. Gastric pellets. She's not having a good time. Oh, I let the stuff burn. Shit. Oh well. It don't matter. None of this matters. Alright, we got some sticks and stones, which will hopefully not break my bones. Oh, fuck, we're getting burns. Low sun strength. Yeah, we cannot be out in the sun at all. Rilip hasn't been back to the menu since then. I'm a little saltier. Oh no, you died on day 27. That sucks. Here's an idea. What if we let the coconut burn, then you can eat the charred remains and maybe not get diarrhea? Yeah, but it'll dehydrate you. If you're okay with getting dehydrated and pissing off your person, you can do that. I also learned a super valuable trick. You light the tinder, then you take the stuff out, and then you relight the oh, I didn't want embers, fuck. I guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. Close enough. It's not quite what I wanted to do. Hunter's pretty good at handling being pissed on. What? Water's hit and miss. Yeah, I was watching I guess a guide slash let's play, and the guy was demonstrating that you can survive on just coconuts, on just coconut water specifically, so long as you eat charcoal to offset it. Mighty Stoosh wants to know if I ever played Breath Edge. I remember I got it for free on Epic and played it today. It's pretty good so far. Mighty Stoosh, prepare to be very, very disappointed with that game. I'm sorry to tell you. It falls off real hard. But enjoy it while you can. Yeah, oh no. Oh no, indeed. Does it get too grindy? No. In fact, it's actually the opposite problem. So basically what happens is once you get to the end of the first area, it turns into just like a linear adventure game. So all the like gathering materials, all that stuff you're doing right now, it's worthless. It does absolutely nothing. You unlock the ability to build a base and never need to do it after you do one thing. Completely pointless. Oh, no, you need to stay right there. We're going to get some tinder, extinguish the fire, take charcoal and ash, relight. Okay, yeah, the burns are really starting to cause problems now, aren't they? Can we eat rotten remains? What happens if we do that? Okay, that gives us severe diarrhea, so don't do that. Even if you're a mermaid, you still can't eat just random shit. Yeah, if you got it for free, then you're good. Aloe vera is perfect for burns. Let's put some on. You threw up. Yep, that's gonna happen a lot. I think we need to just get some sleep, guys. Let's try to nap. We are not having a good time as this mermaid. Feel like throwing up again. I have severe diarrhea. Let's eat some charcoal. Sure, why not? It sucks. It's miserable. Just so many negative moodlets. You threw up. Yep, that's gonna happen. Apparently it's gonna happen a lot. So yeah, Breath Edge, if you can get it for cheap or for free, you might get a couple hours of fun out of it, but other than that, it's just awful. Just the worst kind of game. You threw up. Can I eat seaweed? Is that allowed? I actually don't know. Maybe I can eat seaweed. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna keep throwing up. That can't be good. Mighty Sushis is barely the first trimester, you weakling mermaid. Isn't that when you do most of the throwing up, though? I mean, I know nothing about pregnancy, but other than that, it's gross. But I assume, okay, the sun is gone. Let's get out there and try to find something. Bird Rock. Ooh. Bird Rock is a good find. We'll eventually have to swim out there. Okay, yep, we're doing a lot of throwing up here. Some aloe. And crab. Let's get in there. All right. Next thing we need is I need some shoes. Yes, shoes, maybe? I guess so. We don't have a lot of skin integrity. I guess we're more used to swimming. Now find Fraggle Rock. I'll keep looking for it. Isn't that underground, though? Do. Worries for another day. Do. Down at Fraggle Rock. That's all I know about Fraggle Rock is the song. I never watched Fraggle Rock growing up. We didn't have HBO, or it wasn't on any reruns and anything that I watched. But it looks really cool. I kind of wish I would have grown up watching it. All I got was SpongeBob. A lot of SpongeBob. And Doug and Rugrats and all the Nicktoons, I suppose. It wasn't all bad. So theoretically, if I cut open a coconut, if I cracked it open, and I removed the meat, and I got rid of it because I don't need it, I should be able to get that out of there. Start cooking that. Okay, I can make a seafood cup if I get water, cooked urchins, and salad greens. So we need water, right? Can we use salt water? We cannot use salt water, unfortunately. So I guess cancel that for now. We cannot use salt water, sadly. Oh no, only all the amazing Nicktoons. It's true. I grew up with a lot of great shows. But it wasn't Fraggle Rock. It's not the same. At least I didn't grow up with just He-Man. Uh-oh. We have a fever? What do we have a fever for? Doesn't even tell me. You threw up. And the urchin almost burned. Fortunately, I got it at the last second. Break the urchin. Cook the urchin. Cook the crab. Get the coconut out of there. We could cook the coconut, I guess. It's not going to do us any good, but we can at least do it. All right. We have diarrhea still. Not a whole lot I can do about that at the moment. Relight the fire. We have ash. We have charcoal. Ugh. How do we get out of this one? We're kind of stuck until we get a spear. Although at that point, we'll be good. Weather protection. Craft a woven hat to protect yourself a bit from the sun. Make aloe vera gel. Craft a straw cape or raincoat to protect yourself from the sun even more. Oh, that's true. I could do those things. We're in acute pain, too. We have no way to no way to protect our feet. Like, where am I going to get shoes? I'm a mermaid. 4 days ago, I was swimming around in the deep blue sea, living it up. Next thing I know, I'm pregnant with the ocean's child. And I threw up again. Cool, cool. Throw that in there. Keep eating charcoal. Guess we'll forage while we're stuck in here. Okay, some more prawns. We are super hungry though. Just constantly need to eat. One of the nice things about the tourist start is that you don't need to eat very much. Like, he'll tell you he's hungry, but he'll, you know, whatever. He's obese at the start. You can just let him be hungry. All right, let's make a bone knife. I burned the crab. Oh well, eat it anyway. He'll be fine. All right, what's next? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We can't go outside because it's not raining. Guess we'll just sleep. Does the tourist picture change? No, it stays the same. But you can imagine the guy's like working out. All his clothes are like hanging off of him. He gets a tan. Grows a beard. Ends up looking super cool. Gotta use... There's a little bit of imagination that goes on in this game. They don't hand everything to you, sadly. All right, we woke up covered in sweat. Yes, I understand. We're losing our grip on reality. If you can just hang in there for a little bit, that would be great. Just long enough so that I can let these people, you know, experience a little bit of the game. I can't even nap for a full 4 hours. There we go. You threw up. Again. Congratulations. You lose. The star shards are away. Yes. I know everybody really wants more Bennett body. I'm not doing that again. It's going to be 3 hours of me complaining the whole time. Maybe somebody wants that. I don't. See if meditating helps lower our stress at all. It does, a little bit. We really need to get it a little lower, though. I guess we don't get to go any lower than that. All right, drink some water. Drink water. Gather some goodies. We got seaweed. All right. I threw up. Great. Cool. Have a drink. Have a wash. And get outside and start looking for sticks. We need sticks. Why did I go here? This was a bad idea. I mean, I do need sticks. But my body's going to dry out real fast. Because it's not raining. I threw up again. How is that different from any other stream? Good question. How is it different from me complaining the whole time? I'm not complaining the whole time now. I'm a little bit frazzled. But I wouldn't say that I'm complaining. So maybe somebody would. All right, let's see what's out here at Bird Rock. We got guano. We got a crab. Let's eat the crab raw because we're really hungry. More guano. More guano. That's a lot of guano. More stones. Okay. There's the rock. So now we can swim to the other side of the island. If we so desire. Why would we want to do that? I don't know. Maybe we would. Guano is bat or seabird poop. But yes. Makes an excellent fertilizer. And now we gotta go back because it's already 4 o'clock. Jeez. Okay, we need to get inside now. Alright, how are we doing on food? Not great. Let's get the fire going. We did at least pick up some extra fuel. Okay, so we got crabs going. Let's open up this oyster, see what we get. We got oyster meat. What are the odds? Oyster, yum. I've never actually had oyster. Despite the fact that I really like most seafood, I don't think I could enjoy an oyster. It just looks nasty. Time really flies when you're throwing up, says Mighty Stooge. It's true, it does. And thanks to something, I am constantly throwing up in this game. Probably shouldn't have ate the rotten remains. I think that caused a few problems. Alright, forage, get some prawns, eat the soft conch meat. There we go, now we're getting some stuff. Prawns and crab. Delicious. I'm gonna throw up again. Eat the crab. Eat the prawns. Drink some seawater. You just need to slurp it down. It's okay. You usually need spices of some sort. Why would I want to slurp something down, though, when I could have actual good food? I'm going about it the whole wrong way in that case. If I'm slurping it down. That's what they told me at the hospital when I needed to drink this like weird electrolyte stuff. They're like, here, you gotta drink this. I know it tastes disgusting, but you just gotta slurp it down. You wouldn't pay for it, Mighty Stooge? Yeah, I wouldn't either, I don't think. I'll stick to the seafood that I know that I like, which is most of them. Shellfish, fish, regular fish, eel, and then I guess whatever else. Just not, maybe not bivalves. Okay, we need to probably learn how to make stuff. I haven't been researching anything. Yeah, you can see the screen is starting to get gray. That is not your screen, that is the game. And that is because we are derealizing. As our derealization goes up, the screen actually changes color and gets less saturated. At least we got rid of the diarrhea. Let's try to meditate. And I burnt my prawns. I didn't think very... was not thinking very clearly about that. Alright, let's try to get a nap. Yep, you woke up out of breath, covered in sweat. Just like every other night. Can make an enclosure. Having our little ranch would be cool eventually. We could grow some birds and then eat the birds. But that's definitely more of a long-term thing. Okay, we're gonna try to nap again, see if we can make it through a whole night. Or a whole 4 hours. And we threw up. I guess not. Okay, drink. Drink. At least we're down to 1st degree burns now. Let's meditate. Try to lose some stress. Eat some raw prawns. This is... we've fallen into a very nasty cycle here, I think. Until I have a steady supply of food, this is just going to keep happening. Alright, we threw up. Yep. Okay, we got to get out of here. There's heavy rain. Oh, that's perfect. Eastern grasslands. Let's go. Looking for stick. Not a partridge. I wasn't able to get it. That's fine. Eventually, we'll make a real spear. Okay, more sticks. More wood. I threw up. That's okay. That's gonna happen. That's all right. Reminds you of RimWorld. Yeah, a little bit. RimWorld, I don't think I usually have a problem with the main survival stuff. My issue with RimWorld is when they start throwing like 500 raiders at you. And they're just like, oh, you built a kill box, right? It's like, no, I didn't, because I feel like kill boxes are a little cheesy. They just exploit the AI. Like, well, too bad you're dead now. All your colonists are dead. We are just constantly throwing up. What the heck? There's got to be more to the throwing up than that, right? Oh, land sickness, sodium. Shows the level of sodium in your body. Will dehydrate you and make you nauseous when high. Is it because I'm drinking the salt water? What the heck? Maybe there's a plant you can use as an anti-emetic. I mean, maybe like ginger would help if we could get a hold of some, but... Oh, hey, Charney! Oh my gosh. We are the tech support. Are you satisfied with the solution provided? Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Long time no see from Mr. Charney. Welcome. How was the raid message loud enough, Rilip? Or do I need to crank it up? I changed it. It's Patrick saying, "Who are you people now?" I thought that would be more appropriate. Nope. No, it wasn't loud enough? Okay, hold on. Let me crank it up. I don't know why everything's so quiet around here. All right, there we go. Put it up to full power. Save settings, and we'll test it.
Who are you people?
Is that better? Are we good? Freaking Patrick. You ate my only food. Now I'm gonna starve. That's the tourist playthrough. He eats all the chocolate and then he starves. All right, so what are we doing? Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome Raiders. We are playing a little game called Card Survival Tropical Island. We are trying to survive as a pregnant mermaid. We are not doing too hot. We have a lot of negative issues we are dealing with. And I don't really know how to survive. But I'm going to try. Because that's what you do when you're trying to survive. You try. Maybe we'll have to restart in a little bit. I don't know. We haven't got to a position where we're going to die. But it's definitely in a bit of a spiral. Okay. Nauseous. So yeah, sodium is... we have high levels of sodium from drinking all the salt water. Maybe we should stop doing that. What else we got? I guess we could do some foraging, try to get some food. Try to get something cooking during the day here. We can't go out during the day because apparently the sun is deadly to mer people. So we have to stay inside this cave and eat cooked shellfish. Probably need more regular water. Yeah, maybe. That's just such a low priority though. Shit, I forgot to take Tinder first. Oh well. It's not like we're on a time limit here. Here we go. Did we get food? Did we eat it all already? Okay. All right. We're extremely stressed, ravenous, self-destructive, and my feet hurt too much. We need to find more coconuts, I guess, so we can make shoes. Oh, there's light rain, though. We probably still shouldn't go out. Just because the sun will kill us. This is my first time trying the Mermaid, so it wouldn't surprise me if we needed a few starts before we got into a good one. Yeah, the cocoa shoes, those are called coconut sandals, and they are very cool. We're also in early pregnancy. Gives you nausea at its earlier stages, then increases your appetite, and finally gives you a penalty to movement. I already have a penalty to movement. Ugh. Okay. Just take it easy here. Put out the fire. Let's try to just meditate and lose some stress. Center ourselves. Wash our bodies. Philip says, my first playthrough, I was the hunter. I dove into the water and got bit by a shark. Oh, no, that sucks. I mean, at least it was early on. In the future, hopefully you know what to do. If you get bit by a shark, you got to get a tourniquet on there. And, you know, take care of the wound. That's why I usually don't bother doing any, like, heavy-duty hunting or shark hunting until I have a full med kit ready to go. Okay, we still got to kill some time here. Let's nap. Yep, we threw up. I know. It's gonna keep happening. If we just had like a steady supply of food, we could probably spend a couple of days just chilling in the cave. Okay. Here we go. I threw up, yes. Okay, I get it. I threw up. Okay, cool. Wash yourself. Go outside. Okay, we really need to get some sticks. Let's try the mangroves. There might be some sticks here. And it's technically ocean, so we shouldn't have any issues staying hydrated out here, at least. Mud deposit. Okay, mud is cool. Rilip says I got a tourniquet on there, but the pain got so high I basically couldn't do anything and eventually was too exhausted to get anywhere and do anything. Yeah, that happens. It's just that's a live and learn or die and learn moment. Live and learn. Okay, we could really use something. Could really use a stick here. Just need one long stick. Can I just pull this small tree out of the ground with my bare hands? Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. Ooh, ginger. Let's go. Those ginger roots. Okay, one more exploration. Oh no! It's a secret! Ah, it bit me. That's one of the reasons you don't want to go into the mangroves too early. If you don't have leather pants, they'll just bite you and you're fucked. All right, so let's start up our fire, try to survive another day as a pregnant mermaid. Apparently eating too many bananas. Yeah, eating too much of any one thing will increase your saturation and that'll make you nauseous. So you got to be careful if you got to have a balanced diet. Although bananas are a really good food source, so that makes it tough. Oh, how do I get... I don't have water because I can't make tea out of salt water. It's just going to give me salt, which I don't need. Not enough salt water, yeah. Okay. I guess we can't have that either. Maybe we could eat it? That might have been a bad idea. Oh, ginger's making it go down. Okay. Try to eat the ginger. You threw up. Okay. Looks like the ginger might be helping. I don't know. I can't tell. All right, let's do some foraging. At least there's something to do inside during the day. We can forage so long as the tide pool is full. Okay, there's some more food. Good, good. Beating a lot of shellfish today. Charney wants to know what's going on. Guys, what's going on? We're playing a pregnant mermaid. We have to survive on this island, which we are kind of doing. We haven't died, so that's, you know, mark one off for surviving. However, we're having a hard time getting enough food and getting the materials we need to build up a base long term to actually have the baby mermaid. So we're just kind of struggling here in the early game. I need to get a hold of a long stick. Not found a long stick yet, which is really slowing me down. That would at least let us make a fishing spear so we could go out and gotta find some water so we quit throwing up all the time. The water, I already ate the ginger. Let me actually check. I'm out of ginger already. It already left our immune system. Probably should have just held on to it, honestly. Okay, let's forage again. Got some prawns. And forage one more time. Can't you swim? I can swim, but I need some kind of weapon or tool to actually get the fish. So we're not allowed to leave the island because as a mermaid, of course, traditionally mermaids have to have their children on land. I guess. What's that smoke thing? Which one? What smoke thing? On the statuses. We've got extremely stressed, my feet hurt too much, nauseous, very hot, slightly thirsty, feeling down. Oh, this is derealization. That's what's making the screen be gray. Increases when you lose belief in reality. We're in so much pain and so stressed that we're just starting to get delirious. Okay, 30 minutes till that. Maybe we can wash off. All right, well, we're kind of starting to recover a little bit. Maybe she's finally realized that crying about it is not going to solve the problem. And, oh! Okay, so we're a bit tired of eating crustaceans, but our food meter is gone for once, which is nice. Mighty Stoosh doesn't believe in reality. That's okay. Whether you believe in it or not, it's still going to happen, so you kind of just got to roll with it, I think. That's my philosophy anyway. It's like, yeah, you can say, oh, we're all living in a simulation. It's like, yeah, well, we're still living in the simulation. Whether we're living in a simulation or not, we're still here. You still have to deal with it. It's irrelevant. Unless someone's going to come pluck you out, then I guess maybe then you can, it's more of a concern. All right, let's rest and throw up. Perfect. Good timing, good timing. Extinguish the fire. Take the charcoal and ash. And meditate. We're going to chill for a little bit. We're going to try to lose our hurty feet. Which apparently it's not going to happen. Man, that just goes up, huh? Let's try to nap. You threw up. Okay, thanks. Thanks, game. Oh, we got heavy rain. Heavy rain's good. And we can actually get out of here for a little bit. And check the other tide pool. So let's go diving. Maybe we'll find something. Nope. Didn't find anything. Live and learn. Light rain. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. You guys know what that means. Time to go look for a stick. Okay, maybe we want to... We don't want to go to the volcano for sure. I guess we'll go back to the eastern grasslands. Ugh. Okay, let's keep exploring. Looking for a stick. Wood is good too. I'll take wood, but we really need that stick. Okay, the chilies are great. The wild jujubes are great, but I can't eat those. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was close. There was a Komodo dragon or monitor lizard or whatever. Give us a nice, long, hard stick, Mighty Stoosh says. That's right. Come on. Just need a nice, long stick. We're not asking for much here. Okay, let's drink. We're good. We're nauseous because of all the salt. Oh, well. You know, maybe we should actually start getting fresh water also. Okay, all right. Maybe we need a change of plans here. Let me actually look at the map. There's no in-game map, so I have to look at an external map here. But I need to know where to find sticks. Copy. Also, Rilip, this is... Maybe I'll put the link in chat here. This is actually super useful information. Maybe don't look at it until you've actually discovered these yourself. But... Is the map static? Yes. The map is... It is a bespoke static island map here. I'll show it on stream so you guys can see what it looks like. It's pretty neat how it all connects together. So let's get the window capture here. So this is the map. Let me zoom out a bit. So these are all the different locations in the game on the island. Banana poisoning takes you... It's not really banana poisoning, really, but yeah, it does take a while if you've really overloaded it. So we are currently here on the desolate beach inside the tidal cave. We can get to the eastern grasslands. We can get to the mangrove. We can also go to the volcano if we really want to, but we don't really want to. And we need to find a way to get a stick. I don't actually know if it'll tell you where you can find sticks. So, sea creatures, edible plants, mushrooms, flowers, food trees. Nope. It does not actually tell me where you can get sticks. Maybe we have to make an axe. I don't know why I haven't already made one. That would have been a smart idea. So maybe we'll do that next. Okay, we'll take a conch. I've only gotten long... Yeah, you can find long sticks just walking around in the jungle. But yeah, cutting down a tree would probably be the most reliable way to do it. So let me bring the... close out the map here. You guys can actually see what I'm doing. All right. So we need to get need to make a axe. Then we need to make then we need to go chop down a tree. So let's get started. We'll start by lighting a fire, cooking some food, putting some wood on the fire, and we'll crack open a conch for some tasty, tasty meat. Eat. Eat. Gotta keep up your strength for the baby. The little baby mermaid that's gonna be born. The little mermaid, chat. There's gonna be a little mermaid on the stream. Don't forget your rainwater, that's right. It's right here. We'll have to remember. I guess we'll drink some now. And start collecting more rainwater. I'm not learning anything, shit. We don't need a leaf bed. I guess if we have nothing else, we can do that. Oh, coconut shoes. Good idea. All right. We have no ginger, so no reason to boil anything. Wash ourselves. Kill some time. Eat some stuff. Break a conch. Alright, just keep the food cooking. Our goal is to get up to, I guess, 100% on the charcoal and then pull the embers out. And that's going to let us burn a hole in a stick to make a much faster way to make an axe, rather than actually carving it. So really, if you don't know this trick, I'll show you here shortly. It's heavy rain now. 18 minutes. I think we can do that. Rilip just had a seagull rob him of a dead seagull. Yeah, they do that. They don't care. Uh-oh. Okay, ignore it. What's it taking? It's taking my rotten remains. Fine. You can have them. I don't need them. All right, we'll just let that cook for a bit. Heavy rain is nice, I guess, in this case, because it blocks out the sun, which lets us do some outdoor activities. Hey, more seaweed. Nice, nice. We need that for our nest. There we go. Okay. So let's get in there. Make our mermaid nest. Okay. So what do we have to do? A nest made of seaweed helps stay wet and fight off land sickness. If we, what? If we nap in it? So we take the embers. Rilip, I hope you're watching. Burn a hole. Takes 15 minutes. Alright, we need to get some fish. That's the next thing. Oh, okay, well, we'll just nap while that's happening. Okay, now we combine that with a sharpened stone. Make a stone axe, takes 30 minutes. Saves a lot of time. Too bad you don't have anything that can capture rainwater. You mean these coconut shells that are capturing rainwater? You threw up. My skin is drying. Shit. Wash yourself. Okay. All right. It's heavy rain. Let's go and get that long stick that I keep banging on about. Okay, grab everything. And get out of there. New blueprint. Very nice. Make a splint just in case. Throw a rock at it. Didn't get it. Okay, so we only have the one long stick. That's fine. We'll work with what we got. So now we need to make a fishing spear. We need we need fiber. Oh no. We have no way to get fiber right now. Unless, well, not anymore because the sun came out. You can't eat seaweed. Yeah, that's what I'm realizing, I think. So, we can't eat it, but we can sleep in it, I guess. It's very silly. But I think they're going for a more Lovecraftian merfolk, where they're like pure meat eaters, preferably human meat. Because as we all know, the scariest thing is something that eats humans. All right, so we gotta get cord. We need to find a coconut, or we find a fat tourist. Yeah, how convenient would that be if there was a plane crash and we happened to stumble upon an obese tourist that would provide all the meat and fat we would need for a long time. I don't think we're going to get that lucky, unfortunately. All right, it is nighttime. We're going to the mangrove forest. I'm just going to grab some snake grass. I should have brought my dang axe. Okay, we'll get the, let's go ahead and grab the shelter. So snake grass is great. Lets you make fibers, which you can turn into cords, which you can then turn into a beautiful little trident-esque thing here. All right. I think if we can start getting fish, we'll be okay. Just need to move the sea closer. All right, we caught a fish. Wonderful. And we got 45 minutes to catch fish. Oh, I stole I didn't know I even had prawns. Shit. Oh well. Okay, light the fire. Catch another fish, hopefully. Come on. Nope. No luck, of course. Eat the fish. Okay, eat the scraps, too. Just eat fucking whatever we can get our hands on at this point. Yeah, that fat tourist would be really nice right about now. Oh, no luck, really? Okay. We're at least still at normal weight. We haven't gone into like underweight yet, which is good. But it's really only a matter of time, probably. Take a drink. Maybe take a nap. Maybe it'll start raining again if we get lucky. No, it's clear. You just woke up. Yep, we're stressed out again. Cool. Okay, pregnancy nutrition. We need to craft a cooking pot. We need to build a stove. We need to eat a variety of foods. We also need to, weather protection and craft leather pants, craft a shield, and master spear fighting. Ugh. Okay. Can the macaques steal? The macaques will not steal food from a lit campfire. They might steal from an unlit campfire. I'm not 100% sure on that. So, yeah, make sure you're extra careful with storage around your base. Especially early game, you can usually just hold anything that is going to get stolen on in your hand until you have a basket or something. Okay. Crabs. Yep. More crabs. Let's try to get as much food as we can going here. Now we'll just spend all of tonight spearfishing. Just try to get as much food as we can. Alright, we got some prawns. It is weird to think of mer people making fire. Stealin' macaque. We call him Stealin' because that's what he does all the time. Okay, at least the feet thing is going down. We're not in a lot of pain anymore. We are overheating because we're hot, but I think we're just hot because it is hot. And it's in the middle of the day, so we'll just have to be smart about it. Let's do that. He threw up. Cool. That's just something that happens now. All right. Things are starting to maybe look up. I think now that we got the fishing spear and we have the stone axe, probably should have rushed for the stone axe a little bit faster. I didn't realize. I wasn't really thinking very hard. Hello? What the heck happened? Oh my gosh, chat. I think I had the wrong microphone on. No, I fixed it. We're good. That's weird. Did the audio quality change at all? I feel like it must have. I don't think I was using the right mic. That's fine. It's whatever. Just another Star Shard technical difficulty here on the stream. It's all good. I fixed it. It's good. It hurts. What hurts? Why are you in pain? My feet hurt. Minor burn. But nothing is real, so pain can't be real, right? Let's water it up here. Just keep trying to meditate. Only the most professional setup. I think even the most professional Twitch streamer has technical hiccups from time to time. So I don't usually feel too bad when it happens, as long as it's not something that literally ends the stream. Okay. Drink. Wash. Wait. All right, it's time to go fishing. We're gonna go hardcore fishing today. Parrotfish. Nothing. Bonefish. Ooh, bonefish. Only the boniest of fish for chat. All right, we threw up. Whatever. Don't care. We got 4 hours of fishing left. Goatfish. Parrotfish. Goatfish. Nothing. Parrotfish. And nothing. Okay. And back into the cave. Use the spear. Nope. I guess that we're losing the seaweed there. That's fine. Alright, it's time to eat. Charney had a slight hiccup in my last stream and that I lost power. Oh no, that's the worst one. Because at least if you just lose connection, you can usually, I don't know, get on your... I guess you can get on your phone either way if you lose power. Unless you're... Yeah, that sucks. I don't think I've ever lost power during a stream, except when my cat turned off my PC one time. That was the closest we came to losing power, except it was just the computer itself that got shut off. Eat. 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 That's a lot of fish right there. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, we're full. Good. Let's, we're not cooking anything right now. Good. Go ahead and cook some bonefish meat. And we'll leave the scraps out for the seagulls. Then we can practice trying to get them. At least your basement didn't start spitting up poop. I'm assuming that's aimed at Charney. Yeah, that didn't happen that didn't affect the stream, other than that I was busy dealing with that and I couldn't stream. But yes, that did happen. Okay, get my bonefish meat out of here, come on. Try to get extra full. There we go. I might have eaten a little bit too much. No, there's no such thing. It's time to eat. All right. Let's take out the charcoal and ash. Let's throw up, as per usual. That is our SOP around here. It's just throw up. Is there a way to move more than one thing at a time? Yes, actually. Behold, the power of click and hold. There you go. I can put 3... I mean, that's all my firewood, but if you had 20 palm fronds, you just hold it there, and it'll tick up. No such thing as too much food for a pregnant mermaid. That's right, she's eating for 2 now. So she's got to start... I'm underweight, fuck. I'm sick of eating fish, too. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's try to nap. I'm trying to sleep here. Come on. This is crazy. Literally trying to sleep, and I'm getting harassed by all the stupid moodlets. Okay, well, at least we're only slightly hungry now. We're only a bit tired of eating fish. Start eating a bunch of cooked scraps. Does that lower my depression meter? Yeah, probably. Okay, all right. It's 4:45. So we have a little bit longer. Okay, we're back to normal weight. That's good. All right, what is next on the list here? I can train spear fighting, I guess. That'll kill some time. If we get really good at that, then maybe we can kill like a boar or something. I threw up again. Yay. All right. So today's food, it's going to be what? It's not raining, so we probably don't want to do that. Let's head over to Bird Rock. And we're going to see if we can't, I guess we'll forage in the tide pool for a bit. And eat. Gonna explore Bird Rock a bit. There is a very special place here that I'd like to find. We're gonna try to find it. What's the point? Why must I go on? Feathers, guano, delicious. This is boring. Oh, I haven't found a boar yet, but when we do, it'll be very boring. When the boar gores us. Okay. Another tide pool is pretty good. Oh, heavy rain, nice. Okay, so we can stay a little bit longer then. I really need to eat something. Have a crab. You'll be fine. There's the shipwreck. All right. We got some rope. Ooh, rope. See if we can get anything else out of there. Crab. We got a crab. Fuel jerry can. Hey, it's full of fuel. Nice. Okay. Back to the beach. Yeah, the shipwreck is actually... Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. We gotta get back, actually? Okay. There we... That's good. Put some fuel on the fire. Nice. Now we can boil a lot of water at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some oyster meat cooking. Oh. Oh, that's salt water. Never mind. We need to get other water. All right, time to cook. Jesse, it's time to cook. I've never watched that show, but I know all the memes. A lot of memes. Maybe a few too many, all things considered. All right, we can make Weston now. We've gone crazy enough that we need to talk to a damn coconut. Reheating. Wash yourself. I'm starting to wonder if I can even get enough food for this poor woman. It's getting really bad. Like every time I think that I'm good, the game throws another curveball at me. It's like, oh, you got enough fish? Well, too bad, because now you've eaten too much fish. Sucks to be you. We got some conches here we can eat. 15 minutes. Oh, jeez. It's supposed to take 3 minutes to break up a damn conch. All right. I think we're going to have to do fish again tonight. Do you know do a know your meme competition with who? Who would do that? Who would want to do that? and would I want to do it with them? That's something that I think most people would rather just keep to themselves if they know that kind of stuff. Maybe Emmykins would do it. I don't know. She doesn't really know a lot of memes, though. I feel like every time I bring up a meme, she's like, I don't know that one. Then I have to explain it to her, and then it loses all the fun parts of it, and then it's like, what? Why did we even do this? Why did I bring it up? Now I look like an idiot. Let's rest. I'm melting. You're not melting. Settle down. Most drama queen mermaid I've ever encountered. Okay, try to take a nap. All right, back to the fishing area. Let's go. Fish time. I guess we're not eating today. Cool. Okay, there's one. There's two. There's nothing. There's nothing. Wow. We're gonna die to no food. Stole my fish scraps, and I didn't even get to try to kill it. All right. I know things are looking bad, chat, but I believe that with a little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of mermaid know-how, we'll be okay. Yep, eat, eat, eat. Eat everything. Eat everything in the cave. Maybe if we get to phase 2 of the pregnancy, it'll stop being the nausea and it'll start being the other one. Increases your appetite, which we're already having issues with the appetite. So maybe if we could hold off on that, that'd be great. Maybe we could focus on a different aspect of the pregnancy. Like where your feet swell up and you can't walk anymore. Okay, eat, eat. Extinguish, wash, drink. Nap. Having nightmares, of course. We have a rash. What? Why do we have a rash? Parasites. What the fuck? I didn't even know you could get parasites. How do you get rid of them? What the heck? No wonder we're dying. Probably, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have ate that raw fish. I ate a lot of raw fish, chat. That might have been a bad idea. We're gonna lose to a damn parasite. Maybe it's talking about the baby mer person. That's considered a parasite? Probably not. We're gonna starve to death at this rate. It's a really hard challenge. No wonder they charge you so much to unlock it. Like, yeah, well, you know what you were getting into when you bought the most expensive challenge in the game. Scraps. Gotta eat pretty much everything, I guess. Yeah, and that's just gonna keep going up. It's decreasing our weight. Yeah. That's actually really bad. All right, I guess we're going out to fish again. Won't anyone think of the mer children? No, nobody's thinking of the mer children. We got a goat fish. All right, we gotta start cooking these. So I'm just gonna fish all night and cook all day and hope that we can survive somehow before our weight goes to nothing. So we're having a much better haul than yesterday, at least. All right, nothing. We got 5 fish. I got the seagull. Oh yeah, let's go. Things are finally coming up Starshard. All right, let's cut her open. See what we got. We got bird meat. Let's do it. Eat the parrotfish. Eat the parrotfish. Start eating everything you can get your hands on. Okay, weight is kind of going up. Very slowly. But it is increasing. We gotta eat way more. Gotta keep that bar full. We can survive the parasite, which I don't know if that's actually possible. We're gonna find out. Then I'm hoping we can come out the other side. We'll have a lot of skills. We'll be able to get more fish. Okay, so we still have the rash, and that is, yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that actually. There's probably, we'd have to get some kind of medicinal herb or something. So, important note, if you're gonna play this game, Rilip, this applies to you. Cook your food, please. Or it will end poorly for you. You'll get the horrible parasite and die. Probably. Eat the shrimp. Eat more shrimp. Drink more water. Cook the shrimp. Cook the crab. Let's actually see. Maybe there's more information. In the help. The parasite? No. We got spider lily, that would help. Quinine, I think, would also help. If we could get, cinchona tree? That's, you get the bark of that, and then you can make quinine and that kind of stuff to protect against malaria. The hunter is easy mode. The hunter is easy mode. They basically give you every positive perk and a bunch of skills. So fish. Fish. Coconut fish. Fishing. While fishing takes longer than spearfishing, it requires less skill to generate results, usually catches better fish, and can also be done during the night. Oh. You can fish during the night? I didn't realize that. That's actually super good information to have. You threw up? Yeah, I know. That's what's happening. Try to take a nap. Let's wet the... Something just broke. A belief has been lost. Reality, your life, your story, a part of you no longer believes in it. Everything you ever cared about feels like a joke. Everything is fake. Cardboard cutouts, masks over masks over masks. And behind it all, nothing. The secret is being revealed, and you knew it all along. You just didn't want to look that way. It's too late for that. You can't escape the truth. It's coming for you. The truth is that nothing is real, and you just don't really exist. My mind is breaking. No, my mind. It has been broken. Also, we're dying of hunger again. Starting to wonder if it's even possible to eat enough food to satisfy this stupid mer person. Gonna die of hunger. Maybe I should play the hunter. Yeah, the parasite's not helping matters. Let's try to nap. You just threw up? Yep. Okay. This was totally worth attempting this. Alright, let's wash. Let's get back out there and catch some fish. Oof. Yeah, not looking good. We're running on fumes here. Nope. There we go. All right. All right. All right. We got 4 fish so far. Let's go for 6. No. One more. No, one more. All right. We got 6 fish. Let's try that. Use the spear. Damn it. Didn't get it. Start the fire. Oh no. All right, I'm at death's door here. On the verge of starvation. Let's try to survive. This could get nasty. Okay, we gotta kill 30 minutes. Let's wash. Eat. 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 I'm eating. I'm trying. Damn monkey stole my jar, but he'll never take my water skin. Yeah, they'll steal... What are these? I know they steal jars, which is how I always lose all my oil. And the problem is, if you have stuff in the jar, you can't store it in another container. So they'll just take it. You gotta build a door for your hut at some point, I guess. Okay. Oh, I burnt the fish. Oh no. Eat it anyway. We gotta survive here. I threw up. Yeah, I know. Not enough food in the world that'll satisfy this person. You fell asleep. Too bad. Oh no, it burned. Oh, come on, man. You fell asleep. Am I sleeping or am I awake? I can't even tell anymore. Like I had a nightmare while I was awake. That's so weird. You fell asleep. Except I only sleep for 15 minutes before I wake up. Yeah, it's not working. I'm literally trying to sleep. And it's only sleeping for 15 minutes at a time because I think I'm so close to being dead. Just kill me already, jeez. You fell asleep. Threw up. Which is it, game? Am I sleeping or am I throwing up? Can't make up its mind. You fell asleep. I don't think we can recover from this, but I'm gonna try and survive as long as possible. Just to see how on the verge of starvation, how long you can last at that point. Yeah, it literally will not let me sleep. What am I'm falling asleep. Yeah, I'm trying to. It's not letting me die. It won't let me die and it won't let me sleep. This sucks. You fell asleep. Oh, or did I? Sleeping in 15-minute intervals now. I think I'm dying of starvation. No shit. What, like, that's just like a tiny sliver there. What is going on? You fell asleep. Except not really. You fell asleep. There we go. Finally, we survived for 14 days. Okay. Let's try that again. We're gonna run back the same start. This time, now that we have some information, we're gonna be a little bit smarter about this. So we're gonna drink some water. We're gonna follow along mostly. We're going to wet our skin. Oh, there goes the cable on the microphone there. And we are going to find a cave before sunrise. Let's start working on a seashell necklace. I gotta remember, I should have set up a deadfall trap too. Keep looking. And explore. We got sticks, we got stone, we got a tide pool. We got a coconut. These are all very useful things that we will eventually look into getting. Okay, there's the eastern grasses. Ooh, another coconut. Rilip says, the things I find to use for bait are apparently butt. Well, it depends on where you've put your traps, Rilip. Caught exactly one lizard and one crab with a deadfall trap. You have to, depending on where you're putting them, you'll get different things. So I don't actually know. I don't have the info right in front of me. But there is a rhyme to the reason. Okay, there's the volcano. There's some more coconuts. Getting all those coconuts is actually really good. Crab. Okay, where's the cave? There it is. Okay, we're good. Ooh, flint slab is good too. All right, we'll take the seashells, take the rocks. Okay, let's get everything in here. Actually, we'll hold on to the crab so the seagull doesn't steal it. All right, grab the sticks. Grab the seagull carcass. All right. Next up, we are going to make a fire. Do we need to make a fire starter? Need a cutting tool. Okay. Sharpen a stone. Make a hand drill. Not to be confused with a mandrill, which is a type of monkey, chat. Or ape or something, I don't know. There we go. So we're going to try our best to stay on top of our hunger and on top of our needs. This time we're going to be a little bit smarter. We're going to see what happens. I died. Eventually, it took long enough. I kept falling asleep while also starving to death, and then eventually I starved to death because there just was not enough food in the world to keep me alive. Apparently. So this time, now that I have a little more information on how the mermaid plays, I'm hoping that I can survive a little bit longer this time. Okay, we've learned how to make the seafood cup. That doesn't really help us because that requires water, of which, oh wait, we could actually make that. Let's research it. Yeah, 3 hours. That's plenty of time to wash ourselves quick. The nice thing about not being stressed out is that it doesn't take forever to do everything. Because one of the reasons we died, or we couldn't get enough done, was because we were so stressed that doing every little thing took like an hour. Okay, there's some seaweed. Start peeling these. All right, we're getting there. So next thing we need to look at staying hydrated, of course. We have a little bit of time. We can break up this seagull carcass. That'll give us some bones, which this time I will not turn into anything just yet. How long until we've unlocked? 51 minutes. Okay. We're gonna be a little bit smarter. Rilip says, I never thought to set up the trap somewhere else. Mine's been set up in the bay. Yeah, the bay's just gonna give you crabs and lizards, like you said. The deadfall trap, honestly, isn't gonna do a whole lot, but it will level up your trapping skill over time. Let me actually see what you can catch. That doesn't actually tell me. Yeah, also, Rilip, you haven't made it long enough, but eventually, after 30 days, the rainy season starts, and storms will start happening on the beaches, and it'll just destroy all of your stuff. So be careful with that. I guess we could still craft a hook. Even if we plan mostly on doing spearfishing. Okay, 21 minutes to go. I guess we can crack it open. We won't do that just yet. Let me see if there's anything else out there we could use. No. We don't know how to make flint tools, unfortunately. I mean, let's go into the tidal cave. I guess we'll wash ourselves. Oh, throw a rock at it. Get him. Oh, he stole my seaweed. I needed that. You stupid jerk. All right. Yeah, we needed the, we needed that to make the dish that I was gonna make. Oh, we found some more. Good. Whew, we're close. We're good. It's all good. We're fine here. And yeah, I think we need to break one of these open. Break open this one. And put some coconut water in there. And we can use that plus the urchin meat to make a seafood cup. And hopefully that doesn't kill me. Nope, looks like we're good. Perfect. I wonder if part of the reason I was getting so sick last time was because I kept eating raw fish. I just assumed since I was a mermaid that I could just do that, but I don't think that's the case. Well, okay, so you can build the shed and the mud hut and the stone hut. Those will be safe. And there's some other stuff that'll survive, but like any items that you leave outside can get destroyed and blown away. So just be extra careful about where you keep your stuff after 30 days. And then, so the way that the game works is there's 30 days of balanced weather, 30 days of rainy season, 30 days of dry season, and then it repeats. So just be aware of that. Right. Let's wash ourselves quick. I think we can do another outside, just a quick forage out here. Should be safe. I'm gonna be a little more deliberate with all the stuff that I do. Just to stay on top of things. Let me actually check. So sunburn, we need to keep an eye on burn. That's the big one. If that starts going up, or sunburn, if that starts going up, we want to make sure that we see those and get out of the light as quick as possible. But I'm hoping that it only happens if you lose all your wetness. Oh, we got another urchin. That's awesome. Don't explore. Go back in the cave. So the urchin is the key component of the seafood salad thing. So I need to make sure that I get as many of those as I can. Imagine losing your wetness. It happens. Yeah, we got a minor burn, so we were out in the sun. So we will hold off on that. Any more outside activities for today until it is daytime. Oh, we don't have any seaweed though. It's okay, we'll just hold on to the cooked urchin meat until we do. Will hopefully be soon. Hold on to the coconut water as well. Also extinguish the fire. And I think we should start trapping first. I think we can probably nap for the rest of the day. Feeling a bit sad. Why are you feeling sad, mermaid? Don't feel sad. You should be happy. Everything's good. You're not dying this time. Oh, she's hungry again. All right, that's fine. We'll eat some more crab. All right. What's the plan? Let's say we go out. We have a minor burn, getting sunburn. Let's explore and see what that does for us. I think we're safe to explore a little bit then. It didn't look too bad. There's a seagull. That was a waste. All right, burns are going up. Let's get back inside. Stole my coconut meat. You can have it. The rotten remains outside. All right. We need to be very deliberate in what we're doing here. We have a couple of fibers to work with. Oh, you know what I should have done, chap? If I was a bit smarter, but I'm not, so I'll have to live with that mistake. I should have made a an axe. Now if I try to do it, it'll take like 2 hours. Oh, I don't even have wood. Never mind, I guess I can't. Need to find some wood. Hopefully it rains soon. We have 1st degree burns. Oh boy. 1st degree burns, but only very, very minor sunburn. We're gonna have to eat the crab for now. It's a lot easier to get stuff besides urchins when foraging anyway. Well, look at that. We found some stuff besides urchins. We're gonna hold on to that so the seagulls don't steal it. Rilip says, pro tip, you can put yam in unsafe water and it'll come out safe. You can also put it in salt water. You can use any kind of water for yams. Alright, it's, oh, light rain, perfect. Let's get out there. Another coconut is good. Crab is okay. Mangrove forest is whatever. A lot of coconuts this time. So what would it take? We need to get cords. Okay. We'll work on that tomorrow. Go for a quick dive here. We got nothing. The first order of business for tomorrow is going to be... There's the wood that we needed. I would like to get some coconut sandals so we're not walking around with beat up feet. And just a bunch of rocks. Or coconuts. Holy coconuts. A lot of damn coconuts. Okay, we are getting hungry. Another seagull carcass is actually pretty good. Another crab. More crabs are always welcome. And that is the entire area. So we get a little happiness bonus for exploring the whole area. All right. Now I guess we'll just forage the tide pool before it gets covered up. Because that doesn't cost us our feet. Okay, we got the deadfall trap. Work on the fishing line now. Okay, we're good. We're very hungry. My feet hurt. We're in pain. Let's put some aloe on. That might help with the pain, but probably also not really. All right. I don't think we're quite ready to go to the eastern grasslands yet. We're gonna wait until I have an axe before we even think about going there. Make a sandcastle. That's cool. Give us a little bit of entertainment. We didn't find any wood, did we? Guess we found those sticks. That'll be better than nothing. So let's get in here. We will start the fire. Throw some sticks on there. Take embers, burn a hole, and start cooking. Sun's up. Let's get started with our seafood cup of the day. Once the crab is ready. Seafood cup, delicious. All right, let's get another batch of crabs going. Break open another urchin. Husk another coconut. Actually, we need to... Not that one. Get a fresh coconut. Perforate it. That'll give us the water that we need, the coconut water. Pick up some more seafood. Eat that crab while we wait. Man, this is a... Like, I know the cards are just more of an aesthetic thing, but it definitely does help if you slow down and think about it a bit instead of just going crazy. All right, there's our stone axe for tomorrow, or I guess next time it rains. Oh, this fire's gonna go out though. Maybe we could throw some coconuts. Now we gotta take the meat out first. I don't want to throw coconut husk on. That would be terrible. I guess we might have to. Okay, that gave us a little bit longer to work with. And I don't have the salad, the leafy greens that I need. Okay, that's fine. I think the next thing we want to do is start extracting the fibers out of some of these and turning into some cords. And now we're going to research sandals. Sandals are going to be real important going forward, so we don't hurt our little feeties, little mermaid feeties. But I guess they have now. And we're out of fuel. Shit. Yeah, let's take the charcoal and ash out. And we'll throw the coconuts in there. You'll have to restart the fire at some point, but right now, gonna make another fiber. How are we feeling? We're feeling down. Why are you feeling down, Mermaid? You're in pain and you're stressed. Why are you stressed? Because you're stressed because of the pain. Okay, got it. That makes perfect sense. You're in pain because you're stressed, but you're stressed because you're in pain. It's like a real life right there. It's 10 hours until the sandals research is complete. Guess we can take this opportunity. We'll make another sharp stone. It's hard to go on, chat. So hard. I think I'm just gonna have to eat this cooked crab for now. We'll hopefully have more once we have more stuff to throw on the fire. All right. We need to wash ourselves. We probably need a drink. We probably need a nap. Let's take our nap. Sleep during the hot... Oh, okay, there's our first nightmare. So we're already starting to spiral down. Oy. Wonder if the burn had anything to do with that. Probably. Anxiety's getting out of control, and now, yep, here comes the nausea. I guess it never said that it was because of parasite. It always said pregnancy and stress. So hard, it's shard. Having a shed is so nice. It is nice. The mud hut is a step up from the shed, and the stone hut is... It's a step up from the mud hut, but it requires 100 crafting level 100, so it's more of a vanity project than anything. Because usually that by that point you're good. Okay, cloud is out. Low sun strength. That'll give us an opportunity here. We can... I actually don't know. I guess we can dive. Try to get some fun going. First degree burns are going up. Get back in there. Yeah. Yeah, you can have the coconut meat. I don't care, Seagull. Have all the coconut meat. I can't eat it anyway. First degree burns are killer. This is what it's like to be a vampire. You're stuck inside all the time. I mean, that wouldn't bother me personally, because if it was up to me, I would never go outside. But, you know, if I needed food and I had to go out and get it for myself, that would probably necessitate me going outside at some point. All right, 3 hours till the sandals are done. Try to meditate until we're good. All right, you know what? It's time to start the fire back up. Yeah, we have fibers. I gotta get some food going. Okay, we got the sandals. Start working on the necklace. Maybe the morale boost will help a little bit. All right, start on a seashell necklace. We need more seashells. So we'll have to work on that. It is after nightfall, so we can head outside and try. Oh, it's heavy rain too. All right. Extinguish the fire. We're gonna go out and try to get the sticks. Go out to the eastern grasslands. There we go. We've unlocked a bunch of new blueprints. We're going to start with the ash dressing. And we're going to feed some leaves. But I want to save one to try to dry it out. Now we will start the fire back up. Get some food going. What's it gonna take to make a stick? We need to make a cord. Okay. Cord has been made. That's gonna take 1 hour, so that's the food will burn if we do it for 1 hour, so we'll just hold off for now. We're gonna forage in the meantime. Day 24. My man is euphoric. I think he's about to have an incredibly bad time. What? Why? What did you do to him? Wait, why did I go to the grasslands? No, go back. Oh, fuck. Well, it's already burned, I guess. That sucks. Wandered off to the wrong part of the map. How embarrassing. I misclicked. Gotta watch what you're clicking, I guess. Yeah, the lack of wood is really hurting us here. Maybe we try to go grab some wood. I know for a fact the Eastern Grasslands is going to have a little bit. I threw up. Cool. Whatever. Okay. there's a small tree. We'll take that. Some sticks, that's good. Oh, a goat. Throw a rock at the goat. We didn't get it, but, you know, worth a shot. Alright, we got wood. Go back to the beach now. Alright, we're not... I know things look bad, chat. But let me tell you, we had it a lot worse last time, I think. I hope. Okay, we got plenty of leaves. We got another long stick. Okay, in the event that we need one. We finish our spear. Maybe we can... Nope. Okay. Alright, see where we're at. We have first degree burns. Rilip says, I've slept through my cooking more than I'd like to admit. Make an oven, and then any meat and fish you put on there will become smoked instead of burned. It's super nice. Alright, let's forage a little bit. Oh, I can use feathers for this. Nice. Perfect, perfect. I don't have to waste my cords. Being a witch. I don't have any cords. Great. I used them all to make the fishing spear. Now I gotta go find another source of cords. Awesome. Alright, so there's low sun strength. Because it is cloudy. But we still have a first degree burn, so I'd rather not go out there while that's going on. So we'll just hold off for now. We have a spear, so we're off. We gotta start. We need to get fish, and then we need to get more seaweed. Rilip says, I unlocked the oven, but I didn't have a structure to put it in, and I wasn't keen on the outdoor cooking. No, the oven has to be inside a structure, so, yeah. Oh, there's where those are. Oh, we need to make the coconut sandals. We need 4. Oh, fuck. I don't have that many, game. Come on. Give me a break here. Low sun strength. All right, let's grab some junk out of here. Ouch. Okay, now we have second degree burn. Oh no, I misclicked again. Fuck. Oh, okay, that's going to the front. Yep, there's our charred food again. Okay, that's gonna get me killed. Jeez. This game. All right, let's drink. Drink. That's twice now that I fucked up and went to the wrong place. All right, well, we got a fish at least. I can make a harpoon. That just takes bones, rope, and cord. More charcoal tonight. Yep, that's what I get to eat. Enjoy that, Little Mermaid. You get to eat charcoal. I have... Fuck, second degree burns are real bad. I should not have gone fishing in light rain. That was a terrible idea. Alright, let's... Just rest for 30 minutes. Eat my parrotfish. And eat my scraps and try to survive until tonight. Keep growing up, that's alright. I think that's just normal for the mermaid, so that's fine. There's our nightmare. Are we on sleep now? I think we're good. I need to stop. The anxiety is killing me. That's what killed me last time too. Well, I don't think I misclicked last time, so that's an extra monkey wrench thrown into the works. Double misclick going to the wrong place. All right, time to get the fire started. And we will start cooking up various things as we go fishing. Nothing. Yeah, you can have the coconut meat. I didn't want my prawns to burn. Time to catch a fish. What is the point of starting with high level spearfishing if it's not ever going to catch anything? What the fuck? There we go. It's like, oh yeah, you get extra spearfishing, but also it doesn't actually work. So you're just gonna die of starvation and something. Ridiculous is what it is. There we go. And my fish has now burned. Cool, cool, because I threw up. Awesome. That's great. Would have been fine if I hadn't thrown up. Get the aloe for burns? Maybe I should. I don't know if it actually works on regular burns. I think it's just for sunburns. Okay. Let's go forage for a bit. Oh, no, I guess I can't yet. Okay, fine. We'll grab the aloe. There we go. We got some cooked goatfish now. Eat it. It was okay. Oy. Maybe there's a guide for this challenge I should be following. Yeah, we're nauseous. Nauseous. It's called nausea. But when you have it, you're said to be nauseous. There's no H in there. Doesn't make any sense. All right, we threw up again. Sure, whatever. That's just gonna keep happening. I think we have to live with that fact. We have to live with the constant puke, just like in real life. So, I guess now we're gonna take a nap, or try to anyway. It's not like we ever sleep all the way through. Yep, there we go. We got the nightmare right at the end. So we could do some day foraging here. Yeah, it's okay. Just go ahead and throw up. Get it all out. Not a problem. We have some sticks. We are running low on wood again. So we're gonna have to go get some at some point. At least we're staying above the bottom of the food line, though. I think that's when you start to have real problems, when you get ravenous. We're still at normal weight. It is going down, however. That's okay. That is okay. We're good. We're in control. Let me put some aloe on too. Rotten coconut. That's fine. We don't care. Throw the rotten remains outside. Eat the cooked crab. Throw a coconut shell on there. We don't mind getting rid of those. We only need like one or two. Wash ourselves. Prawns to eat. All right, moderate sun strength is still bad. We're slightly thirsty. Let's drink. All right, why are we stressed? Oh, because we're in extreme pain. We're in extreme pain because of second-degree burns and my feet hurting. The aloe does very little, it seems. It does help with our burns. I took it out too early, damn it. Eat our delicious prawns. Put the fire out. Yeah, we're basically in the same spot we were in last time. We're stressed out, we're in pain, we're depressed. We're hungry, but we're not as hungry as we were last time, at least. Still hungry, though. And we are... Yep, okay. That happened. Throwing up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try today, or next time it rains, maybe. It's a better way to put it. Is to try to get something. I don't know. We play videos to get away from stress. I know. That's... Well, a little bit of stress is okay. Like, if there's no pressure, then there's no real incentive to be good at the game. Maybe some games you don't want that, like Stardew Valley, but even that has, you know, people get stressed trying to min-max that game. We will take a bath. It is now 8 o'clock. We did not get the seagull, unfortunately. So we need to get wood. So let's... Well, we also... Oh. I think I wasted some of those coconuts. I'd be much better off right now if I had made those damn sandals instead of wasting it on whatever I wasted it on. Because now, while I'm out here looking for coconuts to try, oh, maybe I should just go to the mangrove forest. That would have been smarter. We can get some snake grass. Or we can get, you know, killed by a, like a sea snake or something. You know, there's a nippopom. We got a ton of crab, but no real easy way to cook it. Guess we'll just have to use what little fuel we have left in the fire to do it. Eat, eat. Drink, drink. So yeah, Rilip, I really don't recommend trying this challenge. The tourist, I think, has a lot of fun moments, and it's very razor's edge early on. But I think once it levels out, you're actually in a really good spot. This one, though, just kind of hits you in the face. I think it's for those people who are a little more hardcore than me. Which somehow is a category of people. There are hardcore card survival tropical island players. Don't ask me how, but there are. But once the urchin meat is done, we'll be able to make a delicious seafood fry or whatever, seafood cup. And we are out of fuel. Bummer. At least we're okay on food. Kind of. Not really. Yeah, what's the solution, I wonder, to have more you wanted to have more fuel as a the fact that we're not like on the beach that has palms. So if you're over on the bay or you're on the beach, you have access to palm trees, which is pretty good for lighting your campfires and stuff. But out here, we are stuck with whatever driftwood we come across. It seems like they're still pretty actively changing things. I don't think they're working so much on like adding new features at this point. Maybe some balance stuff. Oh, hold up. We got heavy rain. That means we can go into the mangroves and get some snake grass. Let's go. That's exactly what we needed. Take me back to the beach. An hour and oh, because I had extra stuff, that's why. That's fine. All right, do that. Do that. We're sleepy. All right, let's try to nap. Didn't. Oh, we threw up. Okay, cool. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. We're just a little stressed out is all. Look, we made the shoes now, so we should be okay. We can walk around without being in horrible pain constantly. Now, if we can get some wood, which we can. Just need to wash myself quick. Grab a stone axe. And head into the grasslands. Oh shit. Oh no, it's nighttime. Doesn't matter. The rain went out. Okay, dry leaves are really good. Got some sticks and a gastric pellet. One more explore, I think. Some manure. Don't need that. We're up again. Okay. It's fine. Throw some wood on the fire. Dry leaves. All right, what do we got on there? One crab at the moment. Let's try to get some fish. Oh, we got a fish. All right. We got a rock. Real Charlie Brown moment right there. I got a rock. And then nothing. All right, back into the caves. Let's start the cooking process. We need you. Get those feathers lit up. Okay, all right. Just trying to focus here, chat. This is requiring all of my concentration right now. All right, we got some bones. Got the crab. I would like to make a harpoon, I think. So that's going to require fiber cord, which fortunately we did get some snake grass. So we're going to take advantage of the fact that we have that. Try and... I need more water. We're going to use this snake grass to try to make this harpoon, because that's just an improved version of the fishing spear. In fact, I think we're going to need all four of this. All four of these snake grasses to be able to make the rope. And it's going to take a very long time to do it. Now, Mighty Stoosh, you said you were playing Breath Edge earlier. Have you already played Subnautica? There we go. That's what we wanted. So now, tonight, we can try even harder to get some fish. You've not... Oh, it's not really DLC. It's like a sequel, kind of. But yeah, you should probably try that one. It's not bad. It's just not as good as the first one. I don't think that's actually possible, though, so... Not too worried about it. Some people bitched about it, but I liked it. Could have done without the story. I think that was the biggest complaint that I had. It's like, the story's kind of lame. Too many voiced characters, I think. Alright, I am in serious pain. Can we stop being in serious pain, maybe? Why are we in serious pain? It's because of the burns, right? That's my own fault. I think you just got to be more careful about spending time outside. Because you will just straight up get your butt singed. We are not. Why did I even make the stupid harpoon? It's almost worse than the other one. Got 2 fish. Shit. I have nothing to light. Oh no. Philip says, I got very focused on getting a bellows for firing up the kiln, then I forgot why I started the kiln. The bellows are kind of like a luxury item. Because the kiln will heat up on its own over time. The bellows just lets you reduce the time it takes. I wouldn't make that a priority. But if you are using the kiln, you probably want to make some pottery, right? Can't even think about making a kiln in this playthrough. This is silly. So we're 7 days in. That's half of what we did last time. No real easy way to find a way out of this situation. Yep, here come the burns. Okay. Yeah, the fact that we have nothing to... Like, the fresh leaves will eventually be okay. But they're not right now, so we just have to wait. Should be researching something. Always be researching. It's probably good life advice, too. Always be learning something. Even if you're just watching a YouTube video about the forgotten planes of World War II or something. You're still learning. Like, I didn't know anything about the Hellcat. You would think that, but I can only build jars, cooking pots, and vases. I have no need of any of them, and I only have 2 clay. I have no idea what I was thinking. Rip to that wood, I guess. Can't you just go get more clay? Or do you just need... Research in RimWorld takes forever. Pro tip, set your Ideoligion's research speed to, like, triple. And cut down all the research times. I don't even know why that's a setting. Like, that just feels like cheating. But whatever. That's what Tynan wants. That's what Tynan gets. I could get more clay, but I have no need of any of it. Have you made... You have like a reservoir set up yet? You could probably use something for more fresh water. All right, 2nd degree burn still. That's the real killer here on the Mermaid, I think. All right, we got our new blueprint. Very nice. We'll start working on the loom. Yeah, wash ourselves. Have a drink. Get a nap. Yep, there's another nightmare, plus vomit, plus whatever else. Just pile it all on at once, game. You know what I like. All right, we got heavy rain. That's awesome. Let's go get some wood. Yeah, whatever. Take the food. I don't care. Now that I have my sandals, walking around is less of a problem. Okay, dry leaves is good. Found the western... Oh, fuck. Found a cobra. You gotta be careful with those. They'll spit poison in your face. And that is not a euphemism. That's they will really do that. All right, we got anxiety. Did not get the seagull again. We'll get better at it eventually, I'm sure. A bonefish. All right, we're back in. Go. Get our fire ready to go. We're gonna start cooking some food. We're gonna try to get back into it. We got a lot of fish to cook. So let's get started. Oh, we got 2 bonefish even. Nice. We can throw the scraps in there. Start just eating all the scraps too. Like whatever. Don't matter. We gotta get our weight up back to healthy. There's my sharp stone. Probably throw a crab on there too while we're waiting. As long as we're cooking something. All right, give me my crab. Delicious. Nightmare plus vomit plus L plus ratio. Yeah, that's where we're at, I guess. We're taking L's left and right here. So yeah, the burns. That's the main thing. If we lose this run, which we probably will, honestly. One of the main things we need to watch out for going forward, if we do another run like this, is going to be not getting burned in the first place. And then I burnt the well, I knew that was going to happen too. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as I clicked the wash south, I'm like, oh, we're going to throw up, and then the fish is going to burn. Cool. That's my own fault. You can hit a fish with a rock and turn it into fish slices, but it just makes it take 4 times longer to cook. So really, if you use that, if you want to make bait, so that way you can put it on a hook and catch more fish, or to put it in a trap or something. That way your fish becomes like 6 pieces of bait. It literally says, if you hover over it, it'll say make bait. What did you think was gonna happen? All right, let's get some tinder. Oh, fuck. Oh no, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. Like, I was pissed for no reason. All right, we're gonna start foraging here. Let's go get some forage going. We threw up. Cool, cool. These things happen, I guess. Things happen a lot. More like it. I discovered how to make a loom. All right. I feel like that's kind of low down on the list of things that I'm worried about. I didn't hover over. I just saw that it let me interact, and I said, ooh, let me try that. Well, now you know. There is a little element of exploration to this game, but a lot of it is just kind of knowing. It's like Minecraft. Eventually, You don't really experiment too much in Minecraft besides, oh, look, I can run around and punch trees. And then after that, you're like, okay, let me open up the wiki. So you can learn how to actually do things in that game. Clear. I think we're just gonna take a nap. You threw up. Cool. Yeah, I gotta watch that nauseous meter. Nightmare time. Time to eat. Start eating all the scraps. All right. We got about 2.5 hours until it is night. So we need to start planning for what we're gonna do. Are we gonna get fish? Or is there something else we could be getting? Making a necklace would be good. Maybe if we go grab some more snake grass. Could make some clay while I'm in here. Kill some time. Drink. All right. We're down to minor pain. That's good. I don't mind minor pain. Try to stay topped up on our food. All right. I think we're going for snake grass. All right, whatever. Should have my spear on me. I just moved in here. What do you mean I threw up? Fuck's sake. If it doesn't cost an action, it shouldn't trigger anything. Ridiculous. Been there the whole time. You could have thrown up at any point. All right, we'll throw that in there for now. And we will oh, I don't want the fishing spear. I want the harpoon. That's the improved version. All right, let's see if we can catch some good fish. No luck. That's all right. That's all right. All right, we got a goat fish. We got a parrot fish. We threw up. I got nothing. We got another goat fish. Cool, cool. Now we're going to take the charcoal and ash. We're going to throw some sticks on the fire. Going to light some dry leaves with a hand drill. And we're going to light it up. All right. Let's eat some prawns to celebrate surviving another day somehow. Drink some water. Okay. We need to make 2 fiber cords for that one. So that is 2 of those. And maybe, just maybe, the seashell necklace will get us back on track of being at least like a little bit happy. No, I think we're more overwhelmed on the other stuff. A lot more going on. Oh, you know what game I picked up today, chap? It just came out today. It is it's called Firmament. It's from the guys who made Myst 30 years ago. And it's a puzzle game, and I was like, oh, new puzzle game. And it's okay. It's pretty good. It's apparently designed for VR. Obviously, I am too poor to have a VR setup. But from reading the Steam forums, it sounds like the VR is not super well implemented at the moment. So if you are another puzzle game aficionado like me, not really an aficionado, but you know what I mean, check it out, maybe. It'll be good. Grew up, yay. Growing up is fun, actually. Contrary to popular belief. Maybe we should start thinking about putting down a trap Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's raining. Fuck. Hold on. All right, I got the seagull. Yeah, let's go. Take it down. Okay. Heavy rain. What do we do in heavy rain, chat? VR game with no VR. Neat. Well, it's not a VR game. It's just, it was built to accommodate VR. I'm not playing it in VR. Eat the fish. The fish quick. Eat them. Get them out of here. All right, things are actually looking not too terribly bad. Let me grab some more aloe. I discovered a new blueprint. Nice. If we could get aloe gel, that would be really good. Okay. But that's a ways down the road. We don't have the herbology level to make the aloe gel. All right, I'm trying to be deliberate now. Feel like I've been playing a little too fast and loose. My next move needs to be impactful on the state of the game. I think we want to make the trap now. Unfortunately, that's going to require us to get a hold of some sticks and a cutting tool. So in that case, we're going to need to head over to the eastern grasslands. Fortunately, it is raining, so relatively safe to do that. Sticks are good. Take those. Okay, we'll leave some of the leaves. That should be good. I threw up. Yay. Every time I throw up, I have to eat a bean. Yay. Speaking of beans, chat. Time is it? It's 8:47. So somebody, I think it was, who was it earlier? Send me this link. It was, I don't know. Chat doesn't go up that far. But I got submitted a list of accounting puns for CPAs, accountants, and anyone who needs a laugh during tax season. It is no longer tax season, but I think we should look at some of these puns and rate them. And maybe I can explain that. Yeah, McMathy, that's who it was. So here we go. We're going to take a look at these. Let me, I'll just go ahead and save and quit the game here. And we will look at these awful, or in some cases, actually very funny puns. So I hope everybody likes puns. Here we go. Be audit you can be. Okay. It's a cruel world. These are very stupid. Make every day a count. Mind the gap. That one's actually good. That doesn't make sense unless you know what gap is. Excel at everything. It's not really a pun. I excel at spreadsheets. That's more of a pun. Accounting is a career for smart assets. I have a great asset. A good accountant is also good at stripping. I'm not familiar with that term. Let's get fiscal. Oh, I like that one. Let's get fiscal. You can always count on your accountant. An accountant's biggest workout is crunching numbers. Accounting is a cruel profession. Being an accountant is taxing. Don't hate, depreciate. Accountants are the LIFO, the party. Not really a, I mean, I guess when you're dealing with like inventory, LIFO makes sense, but I don't, whatever. When an accountant needs a break, cut them some slack. Sum is spelled S-U-M, like the sum total of some numbers. Finance puns. Skunks don't need accountants. They only have 1 cent. Right. They just 1 cent to their name. An accountant who saves to grow a garden is building a hedge fund. No, that's not what a garden is not a hedge. Every accountant counts. Immature accountants don't act their wage. That's silly. Ban McMathie? He didn't make these, he just linked them. All right, it's fine. If an accountant wants to fight, they say, cash me outside. That is an ancient meme. What year is this from? This is from last January. Okay, that's still, cash me outside is way out of date. I have a self-depreciating sense of humor. Yeah, very. You sure do. Where do accountants live? In tax shelters, of course. Why do accountants fall over? They lose their balance. Oh boy, this is painful. I mean, some of them are okay. Accountants like dirty jokes because they have accrued senses of humor. That's you're going too far to make that one work. Accountants work their assets off. I get it. The word assets has ass in it. That's not funny though. You know what other word has ass in it? Assassin has 2 asses in it. No one makes jokes about that. No one's like, oh man, I got that new Assassin's Creed game. Dude, he's thick. Accountants don't retire. They just close the books. And the word in. Yes. And ass in also has the word in it. Accountants are audit and a bag of chips. Why don't accountants like warm weather? Because it's a cruel summer. What the fuck does that even mean? All right, here we have some tax puns. The IRS is purposely spelled like theirs. Oh, the IRS is perfectly spelled like theirs. Okay, because everything belongs to the IRS. Yeah, okay. Accountants' favorite gifts are asset of anything. A set of anything. Okay, that's all right. Accountants' favorite authors release expanded editions. What the heck? No one's gonna get that one. Accountants and gymnasts are both the best at finding their balance. When an accountant, how many of these are there? There's only 50. Okay. Okay. All right. When an accountant gets a new door, they adjust their entry. Oh, I actually like that one. That's funny. That's because that's not going to make any sense unless you know how accounting works. Accountants will stop at nothing to avoid a negative balance. Not a pun. Stoic accountants have good internal controls. See, the ones that no one else is going to get are the ones that I'm going to think are funny. Accountants have great figures. Some accountants become chefs to cook the books. It's stupid. Beware of the cannibal accountant who charges an arm and a leg. Okay. Marijuana dispensaries all file joint returns. Do they? Do they really? Being an accountant is taxing. It's really not. Maybe if you're like an audit accountant, then that's pretty miserable. Santa lists elves as dependent clauses on his tax returns. Okay. I quit using TurboTax. My accountant isn't into it. You got to put in parentheses because no one's going to know. My accountant isn't into it, which is the name of the company that makes TurboTax. Accountants get cremated when they die so they can get the earned income tax credit. Accountants' offices are all glass because transparency is important. I paid high taxes on cow manure. It was heavy duty. Doctors give annual physicals. Accountants give annual fiscals. Okay. I thought they were going to go a different way with that, but that's all right. The amateur accountant was sad. He couldn't fix a high balance with deduct tape. Accountants' pre-tax income is gross. It sure is. Accountants quit when they lose interest. All right, that's can we ban McMathy for 6,000 minutes, please? Thank you. Don't actually do that. Well, that's the stream, chat. That's Card Survival Tropical Island for tonight. The Mermaid is kind of miserable, actually. I'm gonna have to learn how to actually do it. But hey, we'll be back tomorrow. I told you so. There's they weren't that bad. What a strong ending. Yeah, everybody left. There are 3 people in here according to Twitch. So if you stuck around through that, you're a real trooper. Thanks a lot, everybody. So I think we're just gonna wrap it up. Not gonna do anything special. No raids. Not enough people. So everybody have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, bye.